Hey everyone, I'm livecamant and I am back today with you with another look at this tremendous multicam site coming out of the Kyrgyz Republic. We looked at part one in the last video where we looked at Bishkek, Basteri, and Balikchi, and they were all gorgeous cameras. However, there simply just wasn't enough time in the video to really go over all of them, and I think they deserve a second look. Now, you know what else deserves a second look? That subscribe button down below. Thank you so much, everybody. We're at 85 subscribers as of this video, and I can't wait to get to 100. And you can help to make that possible simply by throwing me a thumbs up and hitting subscribe. It helps the YouTube algorithm to share my videos with more people, and sooner or later we're going to have a huge community of like-minded people, and I can't wait. And hey, if you want to show a little more support, there is a PayPal link below if you want to buy a guy a cup of coffee. Wink, wink. Also, there will be a link just over here or just over here, one of these places, to my personal live cam in Shenzhen, China. Very rare, very cool. I keep it up as much as I can. So if you want to see how I live every day, that's where you go. But let's go to the Kyrgyz Republic right now. Now, we've already looked at Bishkek, and we've looked at Basteri, and we've looked at Balikchi. Let's continue our journey now to Tup. Now, Tup is a very, very interesting cam, well worth going full screen right away. It's currently October 22nd. It is 9:30 in the morning, and this camera is run by Kyrgyz Telecom. And this is a nifty little place. Now, this looks to me, now it could just be the area that we're in, but this looks to me to be an agricultural town or an agricultural little center. And it's very, very interesting. I love this. It looks like we've got a temple across the street. Now, I'm not sure. Kyrgyzstan, to my understanding, is a very Muslim orientated country, though it also has very strong Russian influence as well. So I'm not sure if this is either a mosque or perhaps a Russian Orthodox church, as I've seen this type of decoration on those churches before. Either way, it looks absolutely gorgeous. It stands out amongst the rest of the town. Hey, and if you know what this place is, whether it's Russian Orthodox, whether it's some a Muslim mosque, please let me know in the comments below. I would really, really like to know. But otherwise, what a beautiful little town. It looks like we're coming in off the highway over here. Again, this looks like very agricultural land here, which is perfect. Flat. It looks, you know, very, very moist, let's say, because it's got little lakes and water around it. Got the little gas station on the edge of town here, and then it looks like as we're coming in, we're going down a main street here. So this could be the main street of this town. I'm not sure how big Tup is, but it does look like an older place, and it does look like a place that I personally would like to live in. You know, very, very laid back, very slow. At this time of day in Bishkek, for example, there was a lot of traffic, a lot of people moving around. Here, we've got a few cars coming around, but nothing major. Looks like we've got a really funky little statue down here. We're only seeing the back of him, so we can't really tell who it is. I could zoom in with my software to take a look, but like I said, we're only going to get the back of his head. This particular website does not have zoom or panning capabilities. It does have an audio button in the bottom left hand corner. However, there is no audio on these cameras, and to be honest, there would be not really much to listen to on this particular camera anyway, but it is nice. Now, one thing that really struck me here is we've got the mosque, the gas station, we've got this kind of larger, I'm guessing, apartment building here, and then we've got a string of businesses going down the street. But I looked at these little places down here that look like almost temporary businesses or older temporary buildings that quite possibly aren't being used anymore. That's typical in these smaller towns. Businesses will open up when there's a boom, and then if things don't work out, well, maybe they go away. But I just love the fact that they're there. You know, they just look like just little mom and pop places. Perhaps they're little agricultural stores that only do business during the peak harvest season, what have you. I have no idea. If you know, like I said, please do let me know. I would love to know about it. But what a beautiful camera. I'm not kidding when I say that I could look at a camera like this all day. And what a beautiful day. You can see the mountains off in the distance. This reminds me a lot of Canada. It does remind me a lot of home. It's the same type of scene. Oh, look at that. Tractors running down the road. Definitely an agricultural area. But let's take a look at another camera before. Like I said, I could sit there and stare at that all day, but let's keep going. Alright, so let's take a look at Karakol. 12 degrees Celsius. Hello, hello. Oh, now this reminds me of the Rocky Mountains, where the prairies meet the mountains, where you kind of come in from the flatland and you start seeing more of the evergreen trees, the pine trees, things like that. Beautiful, the snow-capped mountains in the distance, the hills leading up to them. We've got some apartment buildings here. We've got a larger, maybe a government office, something like that, a business tower here. But no high-rises, no skyscrapers. This is all low-level, low population density. Love it, love it. After living in China for as long as I have, when it comes to population density, the smaller the better for me. I love the quiet. I love these sleepy little towns. Now over here it looks like we've got the more developed area. This may be the downtown area. We've got the street coming in. But yeah, we've got these beautiful parks and green areas that, honestly, walking through these kind of places makes me so happy. The oxygen, the smells, the colors, it makes me happy to be alive. So again, whereas a lot of people, a lot of younger people in particular, might look at this camera and go, boring. No, this is lovely. I would love to know more. I wish we could zoom in on this area over here with the camera itself. Like I said, I can zoom in a bit here with my software, but we can't really see much over here otherwise, because the camera doesn't go there, and we do lose a lot of resolution when I zoom otherwise. So let's take a look at another camera here. Again, the video's getting long and there's so much to get to. Now, quite a few of these cameras are kind of on the tops of buildings or towers, which is nice. Oh, here's a tricky one. Bokonbevo? Sorry if I'm butchering it. Wow. Now this is everything. This is the best. Okay, we've got the prairie-like agriculture going around here. We've got the hills leading up to the mountains in the distance. We've got the obviously large lake or water system over here. The houses, I don't see many apartment buildings at all, and if there are any, they're 2 or 3 stories at best. Just beautiful, these beautiful clouds going by. You can tell that it's fall. That the leaves are starting to change color, and again, there are the birds flying by. Otherwise, it's such a sleepy, quiet little situation, you might think that this wasn't even a live camera, but obviously it is, because you can see the wildlife at very least going by. So cool. What do you think? Would you live in a place like this? Would you give up the big city lifestyle to live in a smaller little community like this, where you could go hunting, you could go fishing, you could get fresh food off the land in exchange for the modern conveniences and technological wonders of the big cities? I could. But what about you? Let me know in the comments below. I'd be really interested to find out what you think. All right, we're getting long, but let's look at one more here. Let's look at Batken. Now, Batken is 15 degrees Celsius, so that's interesting. Ooh, nice. Some apartment buildings, some little stores on the corners here. This reminds me of small town Canada so much. You know the snow is coming. They are far enough north that they will definitely be getting snow very soon, and you can see the yellows in the trees there. There's of course the green evergreens that are very common in this type of of location, right? But the non-evergreen trees are starting to go yellow. We've got some little businesses here. The little mountains. What a varied landscape this beautiful country has. You've got small mountains, you've got large mountains, you've got the hilled areas, you've got the treed areas, you've got the areas with lakes. And once again, this is a live camera. This is not, we can see the cars going by, we can see people moving around, going about their daily business. These street level cameras are my life, honest to God. I love these things so much. They're so entertaining. I truly enjoy watching these on a very regular basis. I will often be doing other things on my computer. I have 2 monitors, and I'll have a scene like this just running 24 hours a day, just to keep me centered, so that when I'm doing something over here, editing a video or working on something or watching something or doing something else, responding to an email, I can always come back and go, so yeah, this is Batkin. What a glorious camera. And we're running out of time again. I try to keep these videos shorter. I don't want to do 20 and 30-minute videos, even though they're so interesting. I do like to break it up to give people a bit of a break. So on that note, we are going to stop here at Batkin in video number 2 from this amazing Kyrgyz Republic live cam multi-site. But don't worry, part 3 is coming right away, and we're going to take a look at probably one of the coolest cameras on here coming up. It's creepy, it's cool, it's interesting, but mostly it's creepy. You'll see what I mean in the next video. Thanks for subscribing, and see you next time.